Hey guys, Ro here and welcome to this tutorial. So today we are making these cute little pocket accordion cards. We can make it with just the accordion pocket by itself or inside the card like this one. So the little standalone pocket, you can have it with the lid or without the lid. I'll show you all the options as we move along, but I was just having fun with these lids this day. I don't know what I was thinking, but I wanted to play with these stone ribbon stickers and the glitter with this one. So that was a lot of fun. Then I just put a pocket on the back as well that I put the little tag, and I didn't put anything inside these pockets, but just to give you an idea, they're pretty roomy. You know how it is with these accordion pockets. You can fit all kinds of fun stuff inside of them. And so this one, we turned it into a card. So we have our accordion pocket inside on here, and then over here we did two pockets on this side. And this one I used the Brighton collection. So I had so much fun playing with this one. Oh my gosh, the key and the little compass ephemera are just to die for. I was like, oh, I just really love those pieces that came with this one. So over here we have our little key that I was playing with, and then the little keyhole because I had to keep them together. And then over here I just did a little shaker with the little frame that came with the ephemera. And then just two little tags that I put in the top pocket there. So you can fit lots of stuff. This one's going to be much more roomy, the bottom pocket, than we have the middle. So you can fit so many things inside of here. Then over here we have a little bonus pocket in the back that I'll show you how to make in case you want one back there as well. And then we have our two pockets that come inside of each one of these accordion pockets that we make. And I just put a couple things in the front to give you an idea of what you can fit inside of here. So a lot of fun, and it was really meant without the lid for the one inside the card. So, but I'll show you both ways and we'll play with it and stuff when we get there. So let's go ahead and make these. So we'll grab our scoreboard. I'm just going to use some pink plain cardstock just to show you guys how to make it. So we'll grab our first sheet, and we're going to need 8.5 by 8. So that's our first cut. So we'll go to 8.5 here. By 8, and then we'll do a little bit of scoring. So on the 8.5-inch side, so let's put it back there, we're going to score at 2 and 6. So 2 and 6. Then we're going to turn it once, and we're going to score it right down the middle at 4. I'm just going to do it double like that. Okay, and then we will go ahead and burnish on our lines. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. Back to another week. Alrighty, and so we just want to make sure it's even this way when you burnish it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the larger side, which is this side, because as you can see, one side is bigger than the other. So our large side goes in first, and then the shorter side goes in on top of it. And so what we're going to do is just put glue right here down the middle so that we can close it up like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And I am out of glitter glue, but I'm shocked at how long it lasts. I mean, that glue lasted me for, months. So now I can finally buy some more of it, like on Amazon or something. But I'm going to use this as my temporary glue until then. I got this one. It's not too bad, actually. I got it from like the Dollar Tree or something. So we'll go ahead and close this up. All right, and then we'll just go ahead and fold this over on this score line here. And we'll burnish that. Aren't these accordion pockets just so easy and fun to make? All right, and so we will go ahead and put glue right here down the middle. Eventually, when my glue wants to work with me. And you could put it all the way down if you want, or just on the top portion. And then we'll go ahead and close that up and let our glue dry. All right, and while that's drying, but as you can see, we have our two little pockets there. And let's go ahead and make that lid just in case you want it. So for that, we are going to need a sheet that's 2 3/4 by 4. So let me see if I have one that is that size. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't. So let me just cut another one. Okay. So 2 3/4 by 4. And then we're going to score it at 1/2 inch on the 2 3/4 side. And then we will go ahead and burnish on this one little score line here. And then if you'd like, we can go ahead and round our corners of our lid. Like so. And now we have our cute little lid to go on top there. And if that's too long, you can definitely trim it down to wherever you like it. And then when we glue this on, we're just going to put glue back here, right here on this little 1/2 inch panel right here. And we're going to glue it right onto the back like that. And then when we turn it around, it'll look like this. And you can use your Velcro dots. You can punch a hole there, wrap some ribbon, really whatever you want to do as a closure. But just so cute. And again, you don't have to have the lid if you don't want it, which I think is better if you're going to put it in the card. So let's go ahead and do the card. I'm not going to put the lid on this one just to show you how to do it. Let me think. Maybe I should show you the measurements for the back of the pocket for this one, just in case you want a standalone and you want this pocket back here. So let's go ahead and do that really quick before we finish off and do the card. So let's see. I think I wrote those down. So 4 by 4. So yeah, these are 4 by 4 inch pockets. So let's just go ahead and do a 4 by 4 inch sheet. So 4 by 4, and it should fit right there on the back if you want that pocket back there. And this is obviously if you're not going to put it in the card. You don't need it if you're going to put it inside. So let's go ahead and put our notch right here, just in case, right in the middle. And then we would just go ahead and glue it like this. And we'll just glue it 3 times around if you want to have that pocket for your standalone accordion pocket. Okay, so that's if you want it like this one. So let's go ahead and finish off. Pretend we didn't do that, and we want to make it with our card so that it's like this one. So let's go ahead and grab another sheet really quick. And this one we are going to cut at 8 1/4 by 4. So 8 1/4 by 4. Then we're going to turn it to the 8 1/4 side, and we're going to score at 4 and 4 1/4, and that'll make our little 1/4 inch gusset. So 4 and 4 1/4. And then we will go ahead and burnish it on each one of these little score lines. Like so. Okay, and that makes our little card. Like that. And so our little accordion pocket is going to fit right inside like that. So when we glue it, we just want to glue on this side of the score line. So we don't want to go on top of this first score line here or pass it. So we'll keep it right in this panel, and it should fit perfectly right inside there like this. And if you want that bonus pocket back there, then all we need to do is just put glue 3 times around like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Oof, this glue is something else. I'm not used to it being this thick now. So I need to not use too much. So 3 thin beads, thin lines, 3 times around. Just like that. And we will stick it on this side of the score line. It should fit right there in that 4 by 4 inch panel here. We'll go ahead and press that down. Okay, and so then that'll close like that. And then over here we can do our 2 little pockets. So let's go ahead and make those. And then we also have our 2 pockets here and our 1 pocket in the back there. And you could have just as easily did another sheet like this and also put a pocket in the back if you want to as well. So tons of pocket options with this one. If I would have thought of that when I did it, I probably would have, just because. You know how we are with our pockets. We love them suckers, don't we? So we could have totally put another one back there. So just keep in mind it would be the same measurements. All right, so let's do these two. So for our middle pocket, we are going to need a 2 by 4 inch sheet. So I'm going to go 2 inches here by 4 inches. And we'll put that to the side for now, and let's do our bigger bottom pocket. This one will make it a little bit more roomy. So this one's going to be 2.5 by 5 inches. So I think I'm at 2.5 here, so I'm just going to turn it to the 5-inch side. So 2.5 by 5. And then we're going to keep it on that 5-inch side, and we'll start doing our score line. So we're going to do 1/2 inch here, then we're going to turn it once and do another 1/2 inch. And then we're going to turn it one more time and do our last 1/2 inch score line, like that. And then we'll go ahead and cut off these corners if you wanted to. You know, mine are never fancy. And we will go ahead and fold on our score lines and burnish. I think I'll go this way. I don't think I folded this bottom one that well, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep you guys on that. All right, so then what I like to do with these double pockets is stick them together and do my notches at the same time, just so that they line up nicely. So we can go ahead and do that. There in the middle, there we go. We'll grab our card. We're almost done. So fast, make this. Yet so many things that you can store inside. So our middle one we want to glue first, and we want to glue it right here. We want to make sure that this first score line right here, that we don't go on top of it or past it. That way we want to stay to this side of the score line, but of course as close to it as possible. So if you do have any overage, just cut it off on that side. You shouldn't, but sometimes, you know, the way we cut it, we can. But we'll keep an eye on this side here. And we're just going to glue it right in the middle, keeping an eye on, you know, that we want to not put it too far up, right? Because we want to put stuff inside of it. So that's it. And we'll just go ahead and put our glue. I will generally leave the bottom alone when I'm doing these type of pockets and just glue the sides because I want it to be deeper, but it's totally up to you if you want to close it up. So for now though, I'm just going to put glue on the two sides. Close to the edge as possible, so we have more room in our pocket. And then we'll go ahead and glue this on here. And let me stay away from, I can barely see my score lines actually. Thought this pink paper would be a good idea so you guys could see, but I don't see it that great. Hopefully you guys will be able to see enough of what I'm doing here. Okay, so now we have that one, and then we're just going to go ahead and glue this one right on the bottom. And so we just want to line it up with this corner here. And that should fit perfectly inside there. And so we'll just put glue here, here, and here. And we'll just glue that right there at the bottom. And we will be done. Go like that. And then there we go. We have our cute little accordion pocket card. And what I love about these is that you can totally play here with the little filing system and organize stuff. And if you want to do something like this where you put your tabs on the top, that's what I love about these. And that's really how this card was intended to be, you know, because then you can like store stuff, and it's just so cute when they're sticking out, you know, up there, and you can play with them. And then of course, you know, you can stick another accordion pocket right on top of this one, so you can definitely fit two inside there. I don't see why not. We'll pretend this was you could put another pocket there. Look at me. See, I just don't know how to act in public, guys. But let's pretend. All right, I'm gonna stop messing with this one. This is the other pocket. So without this bulky stone sticker, I can definitely fit another pocket right on top of there, and it'll close perfectly fine without that sticker. So you should have enough to put at least two if you want it. So you could always make another one and test it just to be sure. But I think it looks like it would be perfectly fine actually without that big bulky sticker there. So yeah, and then you can have fun burnishing it, or I mean, I'm sorry, not burnishing it, but playing with the decorating with your ephemera or your stickers or whatever. And then just keep in mind, if you do want a lid like mine here, just put that lid on first before you glue it down to the card. So that's the only thing to keep in mind. But like I said, I mean, it's much better if you're going to do it with the card to not put the lid, because you can just have fun putting stuff in there at the top and everything. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you had fun playing with this one. I did. It's just so easy, and play with it. And I feel like we should be doing more crafting, because I feel like I haven't hung out with you guys in a while. I don't know why. It's been like the longest week, but I'll just come up with something else so we can hang out again. So anyways, thanks for watching today, guys, and have fun. Happy crafting, and I'll check you guys out in our next video.